Hey everyone, I hope you're well. We're going to get right into it. Just to let you know, my mic isn't working, so you might have to put the volume up. But I was being shown by Spirit somebody laying a pack of cards on the table. So that saying comes to mind that you're placing all of your cards on the table. So basically, you're being open and honest about your feelings or your plans moving forward. And this is not just with other people, this is also with yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is a lot of plans and options you have. You're just laying your cards out on the table. And it could also be like a few directions you have. I'm getting for some of you, you have 3 different directions that you can take next on your journey. So let's get some messages from Spirit. What do they collectively need to hear right now, Spirit? Thank you. You may have a few things like flying at you, a few opportunities all coming at you at once. Or this is what's going on in your mind, the thoughts you're having, like you may not know which direction to take. Some of you are very certain on which direction you're going to take next, or which step you need to take next in these plans, but some of you, you're a bit confused about which direction to take. And for some of you, you are confused. You have like 3 different directions, like I just said before. So we have the King of Scrolls, and yeah, look, he's got 3 scrolls laid out on the table, and he's also holding one, and he's kind of pondering on which direction to take next. And this isn't coming from a place of a lack, like a lack consciousness. You're very much in control, I'm hearing. And you're in this very abundant, fruitful energy. Like, look at this garden he's in. It's got a lot of blossomed flowers. I'm hearing bloom, bloom. They keep saying bloom. So obviously when a flower blooms and it comes into its full growth, its full beauty, that's what I'm seeing. So a lot of you are about to come into yourself completely. And are being drawn to these flowers that are up the wall. Maybe some of you are buying a house. And you've always envisioned your house having like beautiful flowers that grow up the wall. Or maybe you're already in your house and you wanted to decorate it, because this is also giving me someone who's like thinking about what they're going to do with their house. You could be rearranging furniture, decorating the walls, and seeing someone painting their house. But a lot of you, this is a go-ahead if you've been thinking about putting decorations outside of the house, or repainting outside of the house, or having like beautiful flowers that grow up the wall. That yes, this is really going to add to your home and make it feel like that home that you'd always envisioned ever since you were younger. And we have the King of Keys. And look, I'm drawn to this. It's a castle in the background. So a lot of you are about to find that right home if you've been looking to move house into the right home, or you're just really beautifying your home. You're making your home, your house, what you always wanted it to be, your own castle. I'm hearing a lot of you are making it your own castle. But you are holding that key. You know, people often say the key is like a representation of self-mastery. A lot of you are literally holding your self-mastery in your hands. And you see this here, it's the sun, but it also kind of, to me, it looks like a portal. It looks like an orb. So you could be seeing orbs, but a lot of you are very much in the middle of a portal. And you're about to head on to your castle. There's something about homes, houses, castles that are very important right now. And gardens, like secret gardens that look like this. Maybe you're visiting a lot of gardens or like manor houses at the moment. And you're getting your ideas from these gardens and from these manor houses of what you would want inside your own house. Yeah, I'm just being shown designs, like architectural designs. So a lot of you are planning your own home. And that show has come into mind. I forgot what it's called. Something design in the UK where people basically design their own houses and build their own houses. And the show takes you on that journey of these people building their own houses. The next card here says setting your course. We have the 3 of Scrolls. Scrolls keeps coming through. You have a rainbow here, so look out for rainbows. Rainbows are a big representation of your ancestors, your spirit guides contacting you. Or it's just that sign that you're about to be blessed. You're about to come into fortune. But again, this is giving me a look. They're looking here. They're looking at a blueprint. They're looking at a plan. A lot of you are designing your own house. And you're looking for your own house. And we have the anchor here, which represents being grounded, being rooted. And obviously with ships and with boats, they are something that is moving. You're moving to a different shore. You're moving across seas. You're moving abroad. You're traveling. They represent travel and traveling over water. But with the anchor, and that's what I'm really drawn to, the anchor, obviously it stops the boat where it is, or it keeps it in place. And I'm really drawn to the anchor here. You might be seeing anchors everywhere. And it could be a sign for those of you who aren't feeling grounded, that you need to work on being grounded right now. Like being rooted and grounded in who you are and where you currently are residing. Because remember, Spirit is saying you're always where you're supposed to be. You're always where you're supposed to be. Even when you feel like you don't belong somewhere anymore, you shouldn't be there anymore. If you're still there, you're there for a reason, right? And the next card we have here is the lightning bolt. So this is like that tower card, the necessary destruction. And I love how it is, it's hitting the tree, but the tree is very much still standing. If you look here, it looks like it is on fire in the middle, but the tree is still standing. So it's like you're being ignited, you're being woken up. So you could be going through another awakening. Yeah, and again, look in the background behind the tree. Let me show you now. There's houses. I don't know if you can see. So homes, houses, castles, they're all very important, like I said before. I feel like a lot of you are moving house, or you're designing your own house. And you might be doing this in your mind before you've actually put this down onto paper. This is what you're visualizing. This is what you're imagining for your own home. And you haven't actually put the pen to paper yet. But they are saying it is going to be a success. You will have your dream home if you keep on the trajectory, the current path that you are on. And for those of you who are confused, you need to gain clarity on which path you need to be going on next and take action, move. Because if you just stay stuck and you don't do anything, then nothing is going to happen, is it? And the next card we have here is the Buddha prepares. Yeah, you're being prepared. And a lot of you do need to meditate more. Make sure you are taking time out of your day to meditate, and your week if you can't do every day. But I would advise to do every day, just for like 10 minutes. Just to gain that peace of mind and become really rooted and grounded within your body. Remember that the anchor symbol is important here. But you are being prepared where you're going to next. And I love how you have the tree and you have the roots. So that another confirmation of being grounded and being very rooted right now in yourself and where you currently are in the present moment. What else, Spirit? Can we get one more card from this deck, please? What else do the collective need to hear? Thank you. And we have in Crescent Moon. And again, this is giving me architect vibes. Look, he's working on something. He's working on his masterpiece. So you are working on your masterpiece, which is you, but it's also something else. And I feel like there's something else is a home. It's something that you need to plan for, that you need to design a blueprint for. Some of you could be artists, or you could be people who like make pottery, who sculpt. You just work with your hands. You work very well with your hands and with tools. A lot of you also could be electricians. And something significant may happen on a crescent moon when the moon is in this phase. Or maybe that's when you really gain clarity, or when your plan really takes off. It really grounds, it really roots in the physical reality when the moon phase is in a crescent moon. So we're going to move on to a different deck now. What do the collective need to hear? Thank you. We have balance. Yeah, so you're bringing yourself into balance, and you bring your life into balance. And you're checking the scales, you're weighing the scales. And I'm hearing justice. So many of you are getting justice for things that you may have gone through, or you're bringing justice consciously to yourself and to your life. Maybe you finally reached that point where you got fed up of living a life that you didn't really want to necessarily be living in anymore. Maybe you weren't happy. So you are now bringing that justice to yourself, and you're like, okay, how can I be happy? What steps do I need to take to find happiness or peace of mind? And in the card that's come up with that is mysticism. Yeah. So you're becoming that hermit, and that you're in that meditative phase. And you're really honing in on your plans and what you need to do moving forward. Some of you could be designers when it comes to fashion, like dresses, like a wedding designer. So I saw this as a wedding dress. And I feel like your crown chakra, your higher chakras are really awakening, because you are coming into balance and because you are grounded. And this is what I found in my experience. The more I ground to myself, to Mother Earth, to the present moment, the stronger my channeling ability is. In the past, I used to be very ungrounded and quite flighty, and my channeling ability wasn't as strong. So it does help to be very grounded, to awaken your higher chakras, your connection to your higher self, to God, to the divine. What else, Spirit, do the collective need to hear right now? We have creation. Yeah. Your creative abilities are really coming online. It's like you're holding your creative ability in your hands. The hands have come through before. You're very good with your hands. Maybe you're a healer as well, and your ability is held within your hands. A spirit is saying the world is your oyster. Someone needs to hear that the world is your oyster, and to look out for birds, particularly white birds. But again, your aura right now, it could have a lot of silver within it, a lot of bright white light within it, and you could be seeing bright white orbs or like a golden orbs. But you are connecting every day more strongly to your higher self and to God, because you are working on that connection. And this is helping your creative ability. Your creative ability are really coming online. And we have here forgiveness. Now, a lot of you are being held by Mother Earth right now. And you're being held by your by spirit animals. So your spirit animal will be different for each of you. And they tend to change throughout our lifetime. So it depends on what wisdom and what you need to learn in each given moment that a different spirit animal and totem animal will be around you. But a lot of you are being held and you are being nurtured by Mother Earth and by Spirit. If any of you have any passed on spirit animals, they are watching over you and they do hold you. When you're praying or when you're crying to yourself, they hear you and they all huddle around you. I'm just seeing like dogs and cats, different animals, even like I saw a lizard, different animals just like hovering around someone. And they want you to know that you are held and you are loved, and they are walking with you and they're rooting for you to win. I'm going to get one more card from this deck, thank you. We have prayer. Yeah, your prayers have been answered. And you know, this card always brings up that saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're not just sitting around and moping around. And maybe if you have been at something for a while and you're not seeing the results that you wanted to see yet or you were hoping to see yet, you're not giving up. You're still you're being persistent and you're being disciplined. And if you're not, you do need to be persistent and you need to be more disciplined. Because it what you're working towards, your dreams will come to fruition, but they do take work. And they say to work smarter, not harder. So that is coming through. Work smarter, not harder, this deck. Yes. What else do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Thank you. We have Spirit of Initiation. Yeah, you're being initiated into your next chapter. Into what your soul basically contracted with God and with Earth that you would be doing in this lifetime, in this realm. You're being initiated into it now, so it's time now. And I'm being shown that meme, you know, that man who's digging at a tunnel, and he's right close to the diamonds. He's about to reach the gold or the treasure or the diamonds. And he's keeping on digging and digging and digging, but then there's another guy in the tunnel above who's been digging as well, and he was about to reach the treasure and the diamonds as well, but he's given up. So basically what they just said before, to be persistent and not give up. You don't want to give up at the last hurdle, right? If you knew how close you were, you'd be pushing yourself even harder. You'd be pushing yourself forward even harder. You'd be taking more action steps, aligned action. And the next card that came out with that is Shaman of Stars. So a lot of you are about to be a star. You're going to get a lot more public recognition if this is what you've been working towards. It doesn't mean you have to be like really famous, like a celebrity level. You could be. You could be on TV, but I'm getting more. A lot of people are going to know your name in your community or in your industry or what you're working towards. People are going to know your name. You're going to be respected. You're going to get your honors, I'm hearing. You're going to get your honors. But a lot of you are being molded into a star that your soul always was, that you were always supposed to be. And we're going to get a few cards from this deck. What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? But yeah, I just keep seeing a house. So a lot of you are moving house. And if you're looking for that perfect house, don't give up, because you're about to find it. Or you're going to design it yourself or add to it in some way. Like maybe you add a conservatory or something. Thank you. We have Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Yeah, look, movement. You're traveling towards your dreams, your goals and your ambitions. You're getting off your arse and you're going after it, is what I'm hearing. And I love how we had the stars before. The last card, you've got the stars again. So stars are significant, so look out for stars. Stars and the crescent moon are very significant to a lot of you right now. Can we get one more card from this deck, please, Spirit? Thank you. And we have Fool. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous. This is that Fool card. So you are taking risks. And you see the bigger picture. You're seeing from like the bird's eye view. And for those of you who aren't yet quite at that point where you don't feel like you're seeing from the bird's eye view, you're not seeing the bigger picture, or you're a bit confused, you really need to ground it, you need to be meditating more. And then you'll be surprised how quickly your path will just be shown to you and open up, and then you'll start moving. A few more cards on this deck, please, Spirit. What do the collective need to hear? Thank you. We have Autumn Equinox, release. So this is about letting go and surrendering. I remember you came here for a reason. You exist in this realm of Mother Earth at this time for a reason. You could be going out doing a lot of nature walks, so you need to be doing that. And I feel like a lot of you, when you're out and about and you're going for walks, you're taking photos. And maybe you see like a leaf that's in the shape of a heart. Or some of you might take a photo of the sun coming through the trees. And it really looks like, it literally looks like that silver holy white light that I saw earlier. If you can see here where it's breaking through the trees. And I reckon that this is going to assist in causing you an aha moment or a realization of who you are and what you came here to be. And it's that simple. And we have Reflection, Winter Celeste. That song's coming to mind from Mulan by Christina Aguilera. What's it called? Or Reflection? It's literally called Reflection. That song's coming to mind. So you might need to listen to it. It might have messages in there for you. Or if you just want to read the lyrics. It's a beautiful song. I love that song. And she recently redid that song. And obviously she's got older now and her voice has matured. So I feel like it has more power, the newer version. So maybe a lot of you have already released work, or you're already known for something. But you're going to like rebrand yourself or revamp yourself, I'm hearing. And we have Fog, Veiled. So what was hidden in the fog is now being revealed. There's a lot of illusions that you're seeing through now. You're like breaking the spells. You're seeing through all the bullshit. And you're seeing through the fog that even you placed there over yourself. You're removing this fog and you're seeing through the masks that other people wear. Or the agendas that other people have. Because every human being has an agenda, right? But it just depends on what that agenda is. Does it have ill intentions, or is the agenda something that is coming from the heart? And this discernment has risen in you. Your discernment has higher because of your connection now to yourself, to your higher self, and to God. Let's get one card from this deck, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have Crown Chakra Upgrade, Divine Connection, Holy Experiences, Miraculous Energy. Look at that. My guides always say this sign is a white dove. So the signs are literally right there in your faces right now. The omens and signs are everywhere. There's no denying them. There's no dismissing them. They're right there in your face. And if you were dismissing them in the past, you're not now. You're accepting. You're saying to Spirit, okay, I see this sign. And you're taking the aligned action as what the sign is asking you to do. You're following that yellow brick road, and you're following the breadcrumbs that your ancestors and your spiritual core are leaving for you. That are leading you towards your dreams, towards your manifestations. So look out for the white dove, and again, look out for hearts. Some of you could be Greek. I'm seeing Greek writing. I'm being shown Latin writing. Maybe you had past lives in Greece or in the UK. I know in the UK we used to speak Latin. I'm going to finish off with a card from my deck. What do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Can we get one card, please? Thank you. Okay, so this card says, a gentle touch, a whisper in your ear. Angels will let you know when they are near. A bird flying by, a cloud shape in the sky. Angels will always drop in just to say hi. A repeating number, a stranger's helping hand. Angels will not let you bury your head in the sand. A string of coincidences, a calling to be somewhere. Angels will guide you along your path. Then at last you'll be at the right place at the right time, as if by chance. Yeah, you're definitely being led to your destiny. Just a poem that was on the back. You obviously have a lot of angels around you at present. And your overseeing archangel will be around you at present. For a lot of you, that's Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Uriel I'm healing. That these angels are around you right now. I said hearing, but it sounded like healing to me. So a lot of you have found your healing. I know healing isn't linear, but you're at the point where you don't need to be constantly reaching out to other people and seeking out assistance and different energy healers to help you heal. Some of you do still need to do a bit of work on your throat chakra, because I was feeling a bit like tongue-tied. I was also feeling a bit nervous. So maybe this next chapter that you're walking to now is going to make you feel a bit nervous, because obviously it's the unknown. Some of you might need to be doing public speaking, or you're going to be responsible for a huge group of people, which again is going to mean you're going to have to stand up and speak and lead everyone. And this is making you feel a bit nervous, because I'm getting like jitters and they're around my throat chakra. Some of you do need to do a bit of work on your throat chakra, but you will be good. You'll smash it, I'm hearing. Someone's spirit guide is saying you'll smash it. But that's all the messages that are coming through. If you did want a personal reading, all the information will be in the description below. But I will see you in my next video.